know what? A lot of people have said playing a fan fret is really easy. It's an immediate adjustment.
No, I'm not doing it. I'm not touching it. I'm not
Lee,
even
touch
touching
my
it.
fan fret. I think you just played the best blues lick you've ever played. Greetings, I'm Rob Chapman.
I'm the captain.
It's invective time.
Oh, invect me with your love.
I wonder what you were going to say then.
Actually, that was Infect Me With Your Love by the amazing The. Nothing to do with Peavey Invective 120.
No. Why is it 120?
Because it's 120 watts.
Oh.
Of 120 Reggie watts.
120 Reggie watts?
It's ridiculous.
That's a lot of Reggies.
It's a lot of Reggie.
We just talk a load and then before we do some playing things. Why don't we just do a little tiny bit of sounds?
Do some.
Should we do some of the cam?
Do it. It's so loud, it's made your frets go wonky.
Invective! Yes,
so...
I am for the first time playing the incredible, aptly named, Ibanez
ABC9764311P
Mark IV. With the Fishman Fluence pickups and the wonky frets.
So, Peavey, very, very famous American equipment manufacturer.
Oh.
Peavey Invective 120 is a collaborative design product between Peavey's own in-house design team and the wonderful Misha Mansoor. It's really, I suppose, the daddy, I suppose, is the 5150. And that 5150 has kind of morphed into things like the 6505 and other things of a similar genre. It's always been a favourite of players in that high gain genre. And Misha, I think, has just gone, how could I, what's like every single mod to a 5150 and every other cool feature I've ever seen on any other amp ever.
I like that sound, Lee. That's the sound of innovation and creation right there.
That was my lips invectiving. So what does invective mean? I'm pretty sure that's a word.
Well, it's written, so it's definitely...
Is it like adjective, but with more inv and less adj?
I'm going to say yes. It's definitely an adjective. Should we just start with some of the obvious features that people might know of?
Absolutely.
So it's got a gate. The gate's kind of it can really be cam. So I've actually got a blues driver on the flow. So it is activated. I've got the gate on. I'm loud. There's nothing happening.
Does a thing, it does a thing.
You could just back it down to human level.
Like where the gate's just a little bit
open, but not quite. So you need to do a little bit more work to get it open.
When it's
before
windy,
you can fully insert your guitar tone.
When it's windy, does the gate go clack, 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 clack all through the night and keep you awake?
Yes.
Yes.
It does.
And
if I put it on a lead channel with a gain boost...
I'll explain what Rob's doing shortly.
And the blues driver and some delay with the reverb and lots of it. So there's lots of everything going on right now. Ready? I didn't touch the volume knob, Lee.
The gate works. Okay.
My new volume knob is the air.
I like it. Okay, look, let me talk you through. Let's have a little screenshot of the foot switch, please, on screen now, RAWs. So you can see from top to bottom, the amp can work in either a preset mode or a standalone kind of mode, a little bit more flexibility. Got 2 effects loops, both independently switchable. We're just using one today with Rob's Immerse and Inspire pedals through it. Noise gate you can see switchable. MIDI controllable as well if your thing is to control all of your amps goings on with another device. And then along the bottom row, the drive boost is sounding remarkably like the kind of drive that you get in the Horizons Precision drive. In other words, it's a tube screamery, bass tightening thing. Then you've got your 3 buttons for channel selection, 1, 2, and 3. And then you've got a master boost as well. So why don't we start with the clean channel, Robert, and nothing else.
Oh, obviously you can either do it here, or you can do it on the flow.
You do not need to have the foot switch plugged in for...
On the flow, I'm using that from Bad Barbie.
Bad Barbie?
They make the bed on the flow.
Sounds a little bit like
She's
Rastamouse.
She's my favourite new singer.
Come on, President Wensleydale.
She's
oh, no, I meant to show to you actually, and again, you'll need to have a close-up on the foot switch to sort of do this. But let's say, for example, if you go to channel 3,
okay,
and you don't want the noise gate on, so turn it off. It will now just remember that. So if you go back to channel 1 and then back to channel 3 again, it remembers that you didn't have the noise gate on.
Oh, I like it.
Nice and WYSIWYG.
Be careful, Peavey. All this, it's intelligent. You don't want to get too intelligent. It might take over the world.
Yeah, it'll just recall what it was that you had last. So let's have channel 1 and with the effects loop, and let's show... I think it would be fair to say this is a 5150 inspired amplifier, but with a way nicer clean channel.
Inspired.
Way nicer.
Inspired.
Dodgy chord. There is a drive boost over here for the clean channel, independent of the dirty channel. So if you did want...
For all your Invective blues chops.
Yeah. Master boost we'll come to, but let's go to...
Well, sorry, I should say it's more of a pushed clean vibe, isn't it? So
it is.
It's way more...
Well, and over here you have the amount of drive. So I mean, that's...
Well, let's not crank it to
I wasn't
Dilio,
sure what it would do.
But it's more of a...
So it does a thing, kind of cool. Right, so channel 2, if we had a criticism of this, and I suppose in fairness, it's still not a huge criticism because I'm pretty sure this is what the 5150 used to do anyway, is the crunch and the lead channel, although they've got their own independent gain and volumes, they share the same EQ. So you've got to find an EQ setting that you're happy with to be either crunch or lead, or I guess use something in the effects loop or in the front of the amplifier to change that.
Something in the effects loop.
I can feel something in the effects loop tonight. Oh, Misha. They were the original. What does that do?
I've actually dialed it so there's less gain when it boosts. So.
I like that. The crunch sound is my favourite. The lead sound goes a little bit over the top for me, but here we go. Rob's got the gain on the lead channel on at like 9 o'clock.
And Lee's face was like, why am do that thing? And I'm like, because if you put it anywhere above that, it sounds a little bit fizzoise.
Should we show them what it's got, boss?
It's a lot of everything.
That was a lot. That was all the ganache.
It's very extra.
So other features on here are a resonance control, a presence control, a master volume control. On the back of the amplifier,
there's a bell, and if you ring it, it summons Rabia.
It does. What a shame he's not here. Is a
awesome.
master boost. So the master boost again is controllable. Perhaps we can have a screenshot of the back of the amplifier here as well. I think we've got the master boost turned up about halfway. So if you just want to show what that does, that would be great.
For some reason it sounds a bit like Metallica now. I quite like that.
Do you?
Yeah, like. You know what? A lot of people have said playing a fan fret is really easy. It's an immediate adjustment.
Is it not?
No.
Oh, you're the first person I've heard that says, no, I'm not doing it. I'm not touching it. I'm not
Lee,
even
touch my
it.
fan fret.
I don't
Come
want
on,
to.
Lee.
I didn't like it.
So now, the thing is, if you're buying an Invective, I think you're probably someone that records a bit at home. And if you record at home, you probably know that you want to have a desaturated tone, like a mild crunch, and then a slightly saturated tone that you blend to get the thought.
The triple tracked.
I used a different word to make a different meaning.
Thought.
Yeah, thought.
That's a different
Stands
word.
for dat ho over there.
That would be thod.
I like that from...
over dare, or over tear.
From Bad Bahabi.
Baked potato.
Thought.
Keep it together.
Clout. So yeah, when you're tracking heavy distorted...
I'm loving that everyone in the crew has a nickname. I'm loving we have Danish Pete, Baked Potato, Maltese Chris. That's a bit of a cop-out, Maltese Chris, isn't it?
Well, I mean, he's Maltese
I know,
and his
Baked
name is
Potato
Chris.
would rather be called Tay-Tay because it's much more masculine. He's a very masculine chap. But Baked Potato we think's great.
So what? I don't really have a nickname.
You're
I'm
Chappers.
Well, that's my...
It's just your name, isn't it?
Yeah, and you're the captain.
You used to be the Monkey Lord. You kind of still
I am
periodically are.
Deep within my core, I didn't call myself that. I was called it. But yes, I am the Monkey Lord. So yeah, you would multi-track, and then you got this searing, powerful bam cam type tone. So I thought, why don't we get a G&L, gradually becoming my favourite new kind of bolted-on brand. Oh, that bolted-on brand. And show off some of the clean tones, which are, I think it's fair to say, surprisingly really good.
Yeah, it's cool. I mean, I think this is a great shout from Rob, because there are amps like, I'm thinking of the Boogie dual rectifier mainly, where just purely and simply because they've got like a tread plate on the front of them, which they just become pigeonholed as a high gain metalers amplifier. And yet you can plug a guitar into it and it sounds amazing, whatever style you play.
Yeah.
And I'm sure we're going to find out if the Invective will do something similar.
Would you like some ambience?
I'd love some ambience.
Do you want delay and reverb or just a bit of...
Try
it up you and see what it's like, sir.
See, there's nothing wrong with that, is there? That's just the straightforward, clean channel. I could put the little boost in front of it.
Go on, Lee.
See, no.
Oh, you can't gate the clean channel.
Can you not? Is
No.
there no? Oh, okay. Well, I guess why would you?
Oh, that's such
There's
a
so little
shame.
noise.
Wait, enable. It won't enable. I think you just played the best blues lick you've ever played.
I can't remember what it.
It's been a la-
See, this is all on the clean channel using the inbuilt drive boost.
Well, and I've added the blues driver as
okay.
well at the end to make it extra you.
And it really doesn't sound like I'm playing a heavy metal only amplifier,
It's
does
almost as if all of a sudden it's this amplifier.
So if I did decide to go though to
What do you want,
channel
two?
2,
There it is.
maybe.
Well, try it as it is. Try it as it is. Come on, Lee.
Still got the wah or something on there or not? It's a little bit over the top now.
No,
isn't
that sounds great.
Oh, that does sound like a proper
Yeah.
cranked up Telecaster
Yeah, it
sound.
does.
Well, what did you do? You took
I
the
added
goodness
blues
away.
driver. Sorry, I'll put it on. And I put the gate on for you.
See, I would never normally play with a gate because normally what happens is my note goes M. Didn't do it.
That's all about.
It stayed
and
there.
the trail stays, the delay
Yeah.
trail. I think it sounds better with that.
Do you know what it does sound? It sounds, this, you hear it and you go, oh, I can hear the player, I can hear the guitar, I can tell it's a sort of a single coil. It's got openness and gain. That just feels like someone's smashing you around the head with a sledgehammer. Like, and you can't tell what type of sledgehammer you're being hit with.
I will say, I think the Fluence pickups are really good, actually. And I think I'm not a gent player. I said the word gent, I'm sorry. Thrall player. But that sounds really good through that.
And look, I don't even really know
Wait, we haven't finished.
Have we got another? And
I'll put the gate on for you.
Effects loop 2 on for no reason. There's nothing in it.
That's just the amplifier. So now let's do that and add the drive boost and then add the blues driver. So we've got everything now.
Yeah. Do you know what? There's a lot to be said for
that not being a gent amp, but
yeah,
actually
just
secret,
being a good
secret blues rock weapon.
All round. I'd be, you know, if I had have turned up to a gig and someone had gone, the only amp we've got is Invective, I'd probably gone, oh no.
Oh,
but
the only amp you got is a multi-1,000-pound high-end metal amp.
But actually, now having played it, I would be like,
you could totally blues rock on that.
Could we? I don't want to end this video on a downer. But we ought to hear the speaker emulation output. Normally the part of every amp review that we do. We're not going to put any IRs or impulse responses on this or anything. So imagine this as this is your bass recording tone if you don't have mics or anything like that, and it can only sound better as you tweak it. But here we go. And this is unfortunately, Rob and I can't hear this. Rob and I will still be hearing the cab. You'll be hearing it, so we're relying on our sound man to capture something good. I suggest you have that. But anyway, whilst we play out using the DI, the emulated DI on the back of this wonderful Peavey Invective 120 amplifier, which costs, by the way, £1,799.
Well, the money is just an imaginary transaction of gold from nowhere to nowhere via paper
because you can't take it with you, so why not spend it all at Anderton's before you die?
Natural people.
It's all over. It is now. It's four.
So the drive boost,